welcome back. So today we are doing lesson number 12. I am upset because I see a meaningless world. The importance of this idea lies in the fact that it contains a correction for a major perceptual distortion. You think that what distresses you is a frightening world or a sad world or a violent world or even an insane world. All of these attributes are given it by you. The world is meaningless in itself. Ooh. These exercises are done with the eyes open. Look around you, this time quite slowly. Try to pace yourself so that the slow shifting of your glance from one thing to another involves a fairly constant time interval. Do not allow the time of the shift to become markedly longer or shorter, but try instead to keep a measured, even tempo throughout. What you see does not matter. You teach yourself this as you give whatever your glance rests on equal attention and equal time. This is a beginning step in learning to give everything external equal value. As you look about you, say to yourself, I think I see a fearful world, a dangerous world, a hostile world, a sad world, a wicked world, a crazy world, and so on, using whatever descriptive terms happen to occur to you. If terms which seem positive rather than negative occur to you, include them. For example, you might think of a good world or a satisfying world. If such descriptive terms occur to you, use them along with the rest. You may not understand why these nice adjectives belong in these exercises, but remember that a good world implies a bad one and a satisfying world implies an unsatisfying one. All terms which cross your mind are suitable subjects for today's exercises. Their seeming quality does not matter. Be sure that you do not alter the time intervals between applying today's idea to what you think is pleasant and what you think is unpleasant. For the purposes of these exercises, there is no difference between them. At the end of the practice period, add, but I am upset because I see a meaningless world. What is meaningless is neither good nor bad. Why? Then should a meaningless world upset you? If you could accept the world as meaningless and let the truth be written upon it for you, it would make you indescribably happy. But because it is meaningless, you are impelled to write upon it what you would have it be. It is this you see in it. It is this that is meaningless in truth. Beneath your words is written the word of God. The truth upsets you now, but when your words have been erased, you will see this. This is the ultimate purpose of these exercises. 3 or 4 times is enough for practicing the idea for today. Nor should these practice periods exceed a minute. You may find even this too long. Terminate the exercises whenever you experience a sense of strain. So I feel for me like this is breaking down, disrupting our what we perceive, what our how our thoughts perceive, the perception. And then I also love the fact that in paragraph 2, the last he says, this is the beginning step in learning to give everything external equal value, which means it's trying to tell us that all the forms that you see are just the same. Like there is no difference, but that's not how we live in the world. In the world, we have good, bad, ugly, so on and so forth. So many words that we use to describe everything. But what he says is everything that you think of, everything that you see, just this is a beginning where you are learning to give everything external equal value. So this is again teaching us to now where we go from our thoughts being all meaningless when we and now we come to from our thoughts we are coming to I see a meaningless world. And then he also said, I am upset because I see a meaningless world. And that is true in many forms. When we look at our world today with what is going on, We- And then we say, we are mad about it. We are, what is going on? How can nobody um, fix it? So we are totally mad about it. So yeah, but then he says it none of so basically none of this matters. None of this matters. And that is what I feel comes out of it, the disruption and the fact that we give every form the same meaning. This is a hard one actually. For me, particularly in the beginning, it was really hard to know that every form is the same. Everything that I'm experiencing is the same. Every form that I see is the same. It was a really hard one, but stick with it. And believe me, at the end of it, you will be so glad that you stuck with it. Just practice them as it is said here. Again, see what comes up and be sure to jot it down. It'll really help you, because when you go through this and the transformation does happen, and when you look back, wow, like where you were to where you are now, because you're healing the most rooted things in this world that you believed in, and that frees you up, completely frees you up now to show up as the light that you are. I really love you. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Hope you have a great day, a great week. Thank you.